Welcome to IBC 2023. We're here at the Adobe booth. My name is Francis Crossman. I'm the Senior Product Manager of Premiere Pro, and we've got some exciting enhancements to talk to you about today, powered by AI. The first one is text-based editing. We released text-based editing back in May, but we've got some user-requested features that we've added that are going to be coming into the upcoming release. The first one, which I'm going to show you here now, is the ability to do bulk actions. And so, first of all, I've got a timeline and I've done a rough cut, I've figured out my sound bites, and now it's time to start kind of fine-tuning this edit. So what I want to do is find all of the pauses and remove those all at once. So what I can do is go up here into the text panel and sort for pauses, and you're going to see that it's going to find several pauses. Right now it's finding 9 results. And we can choose the minimum duration for a pause. Right now it's set to about 1 second for a pause, but we can turn that all the way down to 1/10 of a second. And then notice how all these pauses are now being shown in the transcript panel. And we've got 74 results, in fact. And so what I can do is I can simply hit this delete button and I can delete all of these all at once. And I've got a choice of either extracting it, which will close the gap, or lifting them, which will leave a gap. In this case, I'm going to extract, delete all, and it happened in the blink of an eye, but really quickly it made all these edits on the timeline. And this, which just took 1 second, probably represents about 30 minutes to an hour worth of actual work, where you would normally go through and you'd be listening to those causes, looking at the waveforms, and cutting those out. Instead, this was just a 1-button press and it removes them all at once. So it's a huge time savings for any editor who's working with dialogue. We also can detect filler words. So a filler word is that typical sort of non-verbal utterance that is like, that kind of thing that most people say all throughout their speaking. And certainly this is something that needs to be removed in a lot of interview situations. So we can search for filler words. And here we see it's finding 21 filler words. This interview is actually not that bad. Probably when you edit my interview, it's going to be more. But we can see all these filler words showing up, and I can hit delete all. And then just like that, it happens so quickly you probably didn't notice, but the timeline, all those fillers have been removed. And once again, this is just a huge time savings. So now, of course, you would use all the standard editor tricks of the trade to sort of clean this up. Maybe you would switch multi-camera angles to avoid the jump cuts, or you would cover it up with B-roll. But this just represented, like I said, probably about 30 minutes to an hour worth of work of cleanup, and now it's just done really quickly. The other thing, which is also very much related to dialogue editing, is enhanced speech, which is going to help you clean up the sound of your dialogue. And it uses artificial intelligence to isolate the voice and remove the background noise from it. And so you can take even a very poorly recorded dialogue signal and make it sound like it was recorded in a studio. So this, again, is a very simple 1-button press. What I can do is over here in the Essential Sound panel, I can enable it and just click Enhance, and then this is going to remove all the noise. So first of all, I'm going to play this back, and you can hear the noise to begin with. So this is going to sound a bit rough, and then we'll turn on the enhancement and you can hear what it sounds like after.
The race is being sponsored this year by the Chelmsford Jaycees and the Courthouse Racquetball Club. Organizers say the date change is designed to bring more attention to the race that will hopefully translate into more money for the scholarship fund.
So this is archival material that was captured off of VHS tape from the 1990s, and there's hiss, there's background noise, but we can remove all that by pressing the Enhance button. We also have a mix slider, which allows you to choose how much of the enhancement you actually get. And so I'm going to crank this all the way up, and then we can hear what that sounds like.
The race is being sponsored this year by the Chelmsford Jaycees and the Courthouse Racquetball Club. Organizers say the date change is designed to bring more attention to the race that will hopefully translate into more money for the scholarship fund.
Now here's another example, and this is an interview where, the fancy microphone, I've got this nice microphone close to me here, but if this died and all you had was the mic on your camera over there, it would sound very distant, and enhanced speech can actually fix this up. So let's again hear the before, and then I'll do the after.
Hi, I'm Keenan Matthews, and I'm a track coach.
So you can hear that is quite noisy, but with enhanced speech, it's going to sound just like it was recorded in a studio.
Hi, I'm Keenan Matthews, and I'm a track coach.
So in addition to these wonderful AI-powered features, which are time-saving, for sure, we're also speeding up the responsiveness of the timeline itself. So what that looks like is all of the interactions that you do in the timeline, such as, scrolling or zooming or trimming, all of those are now much, much faster than they used to be. In fact, they're 5 times faster. So the result is just buttery, smooth interactions in the timeline. And this is really the bread and butter of editing. All of those thousands of micro interactions that make up an editing session, they're all going to be smoother. And the result of that is that at the end of an editing session, you just feel less fatigued because the application is keeping up with exactly every mouse movement that you make. So we are just incredibly excited to get these updates into the hands of our customers and see the creative things that they're going to do with it. Everything I talked about here today is available in public beta right now, and it'll be coming into the general release later this fall.